I'm here in Brooklyn for Samsung Unpacked, and they just announced new foldable phones and new watches, and I wanted to give you guys an overview of all of these new products. The Z Flip 7 now has a bigger flex window at 4.1 inches, and the bezels have been trimmed down to 1.25 millimeters, giving it that edge-to-edge look. The flex window also now has Vision Booster, which gives it 120 Hz and 2600 nits of peak brightness, so it's gonna be a lot easier to use outdoors, and you can also now use Gemini on the flex window. The main display also got bigger at 6.9 inches from 6.7 inches, and with a bigger 4300 milliamp battery, you can now get up to 31 hours of video playback time. And just for comparison, the Z Flip 6 had 4000 milliamp capacity and only 23 hours of video playback, so it's a pretty huge upgrade. They also released the Z Flip FE, which is a great budget-friendly flip phone option. It has the same 50 megapixel main camera, and it'll have all the Galaxy AI features. The one that I was most excited about though was the Z Fold 7. The Z Fold 6 was my favorite phone of 2024, so I had high hopes for the Z Fold 7, and I can definitely say Samsung delivered. The Z Fold 7 is now thinner at 8.9 millimeters compared to the 12.1 millimeters of the Z Fold 6. It's actually now almost as thin as the S25 Ultra, which sits at 8.2 millimeters. So in hand, the Z Fold 7 feels a lot like a traditional slab phone. And even just by looking at it, you can easily appreciate how much thinner the Z Fold 7 is from every angle. When unfolded, the Z Fold 7 is now only 4.2 millimeters compared to the 5.6 millimeters of the Z Fold 6, and it makes this phone tablet incredibly thin. The Z Fold 7 did get a bit wider and taller, so the cover screen is now bigger than before, and this allowed Samsung to also increase the size of the inner screen from 7.6 inches to 8 inches. And despite the bigger screen size, somehow Samsung was able to reduce the weight of the Z Fold 7. It's now only 215 grams, down from 239 grams, and it absolutely feels great in the hand. The camera also got a huge upgrade. It now has a 200 megapixel main lens, so it should be able to take brighter and more detailed photos. And the ultra-wide camera now has autofocus. The inner camera has also been improved to 10 megapixels with a wider 110-degree field of view compared to 85 degrees for the Z Fold 6. I'll definitely test the cameras as soon as I get my hands on these devices, so stay tuned for that. All of these upgrades for the Z Fold 7 sounds amazing, but there's something I'm really bummed about. They took out the support for the S Pen. They told us they removed the digitizer to make it thinner and also reduce the weight, which I'm sure a lot of people would be okay with that trade-off, but personally, I'm kind of struggling with that fact because I use the S Pen a lot, but we'll see how it plays out. The Z Flip 7 starts at $1099 and will have a 256 and 512 gig storage options. It's available in blue, jet black, and coral red, and this mint color, which is a Samsung online exclusive. The Z Flip FE will have 128 or 256 gig storage options, and it will come in either black or white. And lastly, the Z Fold 7 starts at $1,999, and you can get it with 256, 512, or 1 terabyte storage options. It's available in Blue Shadow, Jet Black, Silver Shadow, and also in the Samsung online exclusive Mint. Samsung also released 3 new watches, kind of. The Galaxy Watch 8 and 8 Classic now has the same squircle design as the Galaxy Watch Ultra, while still keeping their distinct look. The Galaxy Watch 8 has a sleek and slim profile, and I actually really like how this looks on my wrist. And the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic still has the rotating bezel that a lot of people love, including myself, and it also now has a quick button. I use it a lot on my Galaxy Watch Ultra, and I'm sure a lot of people would love this addition. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Watch Ultra gets a slight refresh and gets a new blue titanium color. I'll be posting more videos in the upcoming days and weeks, so if you want to learn more about these new devices, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to answer them in a future video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.